Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. I'm a bit late today, so just bear with me while I get everything set up. Right. I want to open up. We're doing the Lazy Girl's Guide to Pinterest today. So I'm going to be doing pin creation. Very excited for this one. I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can kind of make content creation a little bit easier. Some of you may have seen me do some of this stuff before. I'm going to try and share a little Canva hack with you and see how many pins I can make in this time. But I do have to hop off at 10ish because I have a call at 10:30 and then I've got to take the dog out before then. So it's a bit of a rush, not rushed this morning, but it's a good example of like limited time but still wanting to create quite a bit of content. So let me get myself set up because I feel like I need to have everything ready to go for this. Okay. So just bear with me. In the meantime, if you want to drop a few questions in. Hi, Jasmine. Good morning, Born Artist. Hi, Shaz. Welcome, everyone. I'm just getting set up, so bear with me. What do I need up? I need Canva. I need ChatGPT. I need Tailwind. And I need Repurpose.io. Let me just log into everything now before I switch my screen over to my laptop. How's everyone doing today? Who we got here? Oh, thank you for the gift. Is that a cat? Sent Tofu, the cat. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Thank you. Thank you, Born Artist. That is adorable. Welcome, Martin, to the live. So sorry, everyone. I'm just getting ready. Oh yeah, I need Google Drive for my TikToks. G Drive. Come on, fingers, work. I was meant to do this morning and I was having one of those mornings where I couldn't get up this morning. I was very sleepy. We went to bed quite late last night. I need to get back into reading my book before bed. Okay, so I think I've got everything there. And let me just put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Do that now quickly. Phone on Do Not Disturb. Do that now quickly. I think we're all good to go. Good morning, Liz. Thank you for the gift, Jasmine. I'm well. I'm very well. If anyone who missed yesterday's masterclass, which ended up being like nearly a 3-hour Pinterest masterclass, it's on my YouTube channel for anyone that wants to go and watch that. I recommend double speed because there's a lot of me rambling in it, and it's it's nearly 3 hours. So if you want to go and watch that, you can catch it on YouTube. And okay, let's not waste any time. Let's dive right into it. And also, look, guys, we have another beautiful, beautiful winter's day today. Let's move this around. Can you see the sunshine? Beautiful. Okay. Let me try and get this here. I'm actually feeling quite warm and I'm wondering if I need to take my jumper off for right now. don't forget, guys, as we go through this, if you are enjoying it, if you feel like you're learning, if you feel like it could help other people, please share the live, please double tap the screen. Double tapping really, really helps. Yesterday we had so many double taps. I think it was like one of my most liked and double tapped ever, and I'm really, really grateful. So thank you so much to everyone who double tapped the screen, liked and shared. That is actually the best way to help. So I really, really appreciate it. Get those double taps up. Okay. So I thought I've been talking a lot about Pinterest, a lot about, you know, especially lately. I did the masterclass last week. We spoke a lot about keywords, and don't worry, I will do keywords this week at some point. We had yesterday a very in-depth masterclass about, you know, Pinterest overall, but I feel like there's a really key part of Pinterest that we do need to talk about, and that is the actual Pinterest pins and the creation of them. And this can be probably the most time-consuming part of Pinterest. Let me just take a sip of my coffee because I've not had any yet. Thank you for all the double taps. Wonderful. Let's make sure my coffee warmer is on the hottest. Hang on, there we go. I've got the coffee warmer there, guys. It's on. Have you guys got yours? And actually, let's keep the laptop plugged in so that we don't have the screen going dark on us. Hi, Ollie. Welcome to the live. Right. You know, it says Lazy Girls Guide. This is really for anyone. I just call it the Lazy Girls Guide because I can be quite lazy sometimes. Morning, Hannah. Nice to see you. Thank you for the likes, everyone. I really appreciate, again, all the double taps. Right, so the reason I wanted to do this, as I was saying, is because, you know, making Pinterest pins is probably the most time-consuming part of your entire Pinterest strategy. Hi, Liza from South Africa. Hi again, welcome back. So what a lot of people don't understand is that once you have your Pinterest profile set up and optimized, and by the way, I just dropped a video that was a snippet from yesterday. I kind of chopped together the main bits of profile page optimization and board optimization with keywords and so on and so on. So maybe go and check that out or save that if you need it for anyone who's going to set up their Pinterest profile. But when the hardest part of Pinterest is actually the setup. Like, that probably takes the most work because you want to do your keyword research, you want to get your page optimized, you're making all your boards, maybe you want to make a board cover. So when it comes to me and my clients, like, that's the part that normally takes me the most amount of time. After that, it's just basically create the pins every month, because once you have the pins, the actual strategy is so simple. You go into your Pinterest once a month, you upload all the pins, Tailwind schedules them for you, you then repin a load of pins, and you're done. That is it. So that part is very straightforward. The time-consuming part can be making Pinterest pins. Laura says, do you have a tutorial on how to optimize profiles? I just posted one literally this morning, and it's a snippet from yesterday's masterclass. So you can either go and watch the full masterclass on YouTube. A warning, it is nearly 3 hours. Or if you just want a snippet of how to optimize your profile page, then go and check out my most recent video, because I just posted that this morning. So when it comes to creating Pinterest pins, especially because you will have heard me talk about the fact that you probably want to have I have 15 going out per day on a good month. And that seems like a lot, right? But I want you to remember that when you have 15, if I have 15 pins going out every day, they're not all 15 fresh pins. Do you remember yesterday we talked about fresh pins versus repins? Thank you for the follow, Holly. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team, Pinterest. So when I'm uploading around 15 a day, a chunk of that, a few of those are probably my fresh pins. Some are repinning my other pins to boards. Then I'm repinning other people's pins to boards. And then I've also got repurposed social media content in there. So can you see how 15 is actually an amalgamation of different types of Pinterest pins? I probably should have written this down on here. This was more just a placeholder. So there's a couple of different things. In fact, let me write that down on the screen so that people can fully understand it, and so that if anyone wants to then screenshot it, you can. So Let me just drop it into here so there's a nice little heading. So you want to have fresh pins, right? Which is we're going to make today. Fresh pins. You want to have your own repins, other people's repins, and then repurposed reels or TikToks. So when I say to people like, yeah, like 15 to 17 pins per day, make that a little bit bigger for you guys. So you can take a little screenshot. So when I say to people 15 per day, they're like, oh, that's so many. How the heck, because that works out both around 500 per month. How do you make 500 Pinterest pins per month? And again, we're not making 500 Pinterest pins a month. We're only actually making maybe a third of that, if that. I always say try and aim for anything between 30 to 150 fresh pins, because for every fresh pin you upload, it's unlikely you're going to upload it to just one board, especially if you're using Tailwind. So let's say you upload 10 pins and they go out on 10 different boards, that's 100 pins. If you uploaded 5 pins that go out on 5 boards, that's 25 pins, right? My math's not always the strongest. So take a little screenshot of that if you want, so that you can remember that you are not having to pin 15 fresh pins every day. You're going to go and bulk create a load of fresh pins and pin them to multiple boards, which makes them repins. And then you're going to repin other people's pins, and you can also repurpose reels or TikToks. I'm going to try and take you through some of these today. So I was meant to sit down and plan what pins I wanted to make. I haven't. So I'm just going to show you one way that I might do this. And then in the meantime, if anyone here thinks that they would like me to make some pins for them now, I would love to know. I'm going to try, and this is me going a bit out there and put myself on the spot. If you wanted me to make you pins right now, what's it for and what would the title be? Because what I can try and do is wax them together and show you how I might do that if it was for a client, let's say. Then I'm going to show you, then I'm going to make some pins for a client, and I'm going to do the bulk upload thing that I've done before. Okay, Shaz says, yes, please, for crystals. Okay, so Shaz, what's kind of the keyword, or what's the title that you would, or like tell me a little bit of context behind what you would want me to create some pins for. In the meantime, I'm going to go onto my Pinterest. Which account do I go on? So this is the main account, and I'm actually moving my smaller account to this one. But in the meantime, I actually want to look at my smaller account just to see which of my blog post pins have been I should kind of recreate. So I'm going to go over to analytics. Crystals for children. Okay, yeah, we spoke about that the other day. Crystals for children. Okay, so if I go to impressions, right, so I can see that on my smaller account, this has been my most popular pin, driving traffic to a Tailwind blog post that I have, which is one of my affiliate marketing blog posts. So I am going to go over to Canva and find that Pinterest pin. And I wish I had things more organized, but I don't. Let me, what's this? What was this pin for again? How I schedule 500 Pinterest pins. Okay, let me search for 500 instead. That's probably easier. Here we go. So here's the original load of pins that I made for this one. Let me just go and see if there's any other pins from this batch that are doing quite well. How to make Pinterest pins, how to start a blog, how to get paid on Pinterest. Sorry guys, what I'm doing here is I'm looking at all of the pins, my top pins for impressions for this month, to see which ones I should kind of recreate. So let me also go by outbound clicks and see which ones are popular. So it's the same Pinterest pin that I've already selected. It's kind of the same pins. Okay, so I'm going to basically, to keep this simple and to show you kind of like the lazy way to do this. So Shaz, I'll do yours in a second, and I'll show you it from scratch. But because I can see that this pin is already doing quite well on my smaller accounts, I want to kind of continue that. This style is clearly working. This style of image, the bold text is clearly working. It's popping out. So I'm actually going to create a few more of these. So let me duplicate that one, and then I'm going to move it to the end. And I'm going to just make a bunch more of these. If I go quiet, it's because maybe I'm just going to concentrate. So the first thing I'll do is I'll go and change the image straight away. And I tend to look for like women on laptops. Can you guys see? Where does the blog sit that your pin links to? Where does the blog sit that your pin... When you say where does the blog sit that your pin links to, I'm not sure what you mean. Where does the blog sit? When I go to upload it, there's a link to add the URL. Is that what you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by where the blog sit. Or is it where is it hosted? Hi, Sally. Do you link these to a blog? Would it work for product-based business? Yes, absolutely. It would work for product-based business. Shaz is a product-based business. I'm going to make some pins for her in a second and just show you some examples. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and find images that I feel stand out. So that's a nice one. I'm actually going to duplicate a few of these and just do all the images first. There's another good one. Thank you, just followed. Thank you, little gifts. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the community. Thank you, Darlene, for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you guys here. So as you can see right now, I'm basically just going through and actually I've duplicated a load and I'm popping in a load of different images into each of these ones. Let's also do a few different colored ones. And then I'm going to change the fonts and colors and stuff in a second. But right now, I just want to get in some images. So I've duplicated quite a few there. Let's go nice, colourful. I like my pins to be quite diverse as well. So I'm going to go through now, like different ages, different races. Right, let's go through. So this one here, I'm going to change the color, and I've shown you this before, guys. But if you are using a certain image, right, and then you want to make the pin more like aesthetically linked to that image, if that makes sense. If you click on the thing that you want to change the color of and go to the color, when you go over to this color chart and you scroll down, can you see this here? It says photo colors, and it's actually given me the colors of what's like prominent in this photo. So if I select that one, and then now I'm actually going to make these text white so that they kind of pop. I'm going to change the black outline to that. In fact, I'm going to make all of it outlined. Okay, so can you see how, I'm not going to change the font on that one, but that's basically similar to what we started with. Actually, let's go up to the original one. So the original pin was this one here. And in literally a few seconds, I know this pin works because I've checked my data. It's my most popular pin on my smaller account for the past 30 days. So I'm actually just recreating it. And that took me, like a minute? So that's what I'd really recommend when you start creating pins for the month, think about, well, let's go back and look at what did well next month. Now, I obviously don't want all of my images to be exactly the same because that's going to be boring. And I don't want Pinterest to think that I am just spamming with the same style over and over again. So I'm just going to change this one slightly. I'm actually going to move things around on this one as well and change the font too. So I'm going to, actually, let's just move that out the way. I'm going to bring this down. Drag them across as well. Put that one up there. I'm going to make this white maybe, or a different colour. Oh, no, that's not white enough, is it? Put it there. Position, move it forward. I'm just trying to change up the style slightly. Let's make sure that that is centered. going to bring this beige all the way down, just reshuffle these around. Okay. Now let's change some of these fonts. Okay, so there we go. Now we've now got a slightly different pin. I'm not too keen on this. This isn't doing it for me. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so again, we've got now 2 different styles, but again, still similar, so I know that it works. What is your Pinterest? My Pinterest is, if you search for Digital Priestess, there's 2 different accounts at the moment. They'll both come up. They're both mine. One's much smaller, one's much larger. And at the moment, I'm trying to merge the 2 of them together. I saw that Ines as Pinterest won't flag the fonts if they repeat, so we can have branding. I'd still recommend changing up these fonts. So I, even on my clients who have specific font styles and specific like branding, I always say I'm still going to play around with the fonts and I'm still going to use different ones, because Pinterest likes diverse pins, so it doesn't actually like the same all the time. And actually I just realized I didn't change this color, so I'd say some are fine. Like obviously I'm keeping the Pinterest in this font because it feels like a Pinterest style, but I'm going to change some of the rest of them. I'm just going to change these colors as well to match. There we go. Actually that color change, it looks so much better. Okay, so we've got now 2 pins. Let me go down to this one. I don't like this bar at the bottom. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to pull this out a bit more. I'm going to change the how I schedule to how to schedule, so it's a bit more about the person. And because this, again, let's change the font. Let's do something. Oh, that's pretty. Loo bag. Okay, I like that. And then I'm going to do a little, because it is, I'm just going to move hair around a little bit. And because it's a blog post that has like step-by-steps and stuff, I'm going to put free tutorial there. Make sure it's centered, make it much smaller. Let's actually do 7.7. I even do angel numbers when I do my fonts, guys. Okay, put a little background in there. Change the background color. Let's do white. Okay, there we go. So now we have 3 pins. Again, still quite similar style, but different. I'm actually gonna, there we go. So this one's got more of like a pop of color. So I wanna change, in fact, did I change the color on this one? I didn't, did I? Let me change the color to, the photo colors that's recommended are quite gray. Don't like the gray though. No, I'm gonna stick to what it was. This one's much more colorful. So let's see what colors it suggests. I'm actually not keen on that one. Where is the other colourful one? This one. I mean, I'm not super keen on that, but we'll stick with it. Just for the sake of time. I should have timed this really. What font do I want to go for? No. Maybe let's go for something simple. I'm going to pull them together a little bit more. Make this a bit bigger so she's kind of center stage. I'm going to put a little clock emoji or something, just so that it focuses on the fact that it does it in like an hour. So let's find a cute little clock. Oh, and I can change the colour of the clock as well. So let's make it the pink to match the... Okay. How I should do 500 Pinterest pins in 1 hour. There we go. We've got a little clock. Oh, with the clock, we better down here. No time. There we go. That'll do for now. Okay, let me maybe do one more on this one. So let's see. Is it going to recommend yellow? Let's go a very bright yellow for this one. And I think, yeah, let's move that out the way and move the whole thing down. Again, I'm going to take something similar like I did to this one. I'm going to steal this white bar from this one. Bring that forward. Let's make that a bit simpler. There we go. And now let's choose a font. I actually really like the Lou bag. I'm going to go for that one again. And let's zoom in on here a little bit, showing that Pinterest is for all ages. Okay, so I think that will do for now. I'm sorry, you haven't made the final cuts, and you haven't made the final... Oh, no, we did do that. Did we do that one? No, I didn't like that one, did I? You haven't made the final cut. Okay, so there we go. So I've basically taken one pin in the space of, what was that, less than 10 minutes, and I've turned it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins. And again, I think that probably took me a bit more time because I'm doing this live. And let me just pause to see if there is any questions. Let me just go through these questions. Why so many though? Why so many? So this is actually a really good question, and where a lot of people will go wrong with Pinterest stuff. So people think that when you do a blog post or a sales page that you go and create one pin for it. No, I'm going to be pinning to this every month, probably for the next 6 to 12 months, to get that blog post appearing in Google and to get it really, get to drive a lot of traffic to it, basically. This blog post is like obviously a tutorial. Funnily enough, it was actually taken from a TikTok video, and I used ChatGPT to turn it into a blog post. That's another lesson for another time. That's definitely something I'm covering in PinTalk Academy. But this is, where was I going with that? So it's a blog post, but in there is my affiliate link to sign up for Tailwind. So, and maybe some other affiliate links as well, I can't remember. So I want to make sure that this is going to be ranking on page 1 of Google, and that's my goal with this. So until it gets into page 1 of Google, I'm going to pin to it every single month. So every month I go in and I pin a lot of the same pins that I will have pinned last month, not the same pins, but the same links. So you really want to make sure that you're not just creating pins one time and then that's it. And then okay, well now I'm going to go and write a new sales page or a new blog post, make more pins. No, if you wanted to, you could pick out 5 products and 5 blog posts to promote for the next 12 months and just make pins for those every single month. I hope that's making sense. Let me just go back and see what questions I've missed, because I feel like I've missed quite a few. Okay, so do you link these to a blog? Yeah, sorry, we did that one. What platform is it on? Pinterest. So this is Canva, and I'm making them for Pinterest. Pinterest, oh, we did that one as well. I pay for Canva for my actual job. I really need to train myself on it more so I can use it more. This is one of those things I will forever pay for. I absolutely love it, especially in the line of work that I do. Like, I make a lot of pins, so Canva is something that I will always just be like, yes, take the money. Okay, next question, let me see. That is so me with the angel numbers and fonts. Yeah, I'm very angel number. I like my angel number. My trouble is I get stuck in where's that gone? My trouble is I get stuck in creating mode and try to get to perfection. I was just about to do that with this. I actually don't like that there. I might come and change it later, but then I'm like, no, don't get stuck in because there's so many pins that go out. It would be silly to have to sit there and critique every single one. So I'd say, yeah, just power through if you can. I think it's the opposite of things like Instagram, where Instagram, you feel like everything needs to be perfect. Pinterest can be messy. You're going to be putting out so much. It's, yes, quality in terms of, I think the quality really comes into the images and the hooks and titles. Layout can be a little bit messy because Pinterest kind of likes that. She's using an example that's working well on her Pinterest and showing how, oh yeah, sorry, you were just filling someone else in. Yeah, so this pin, we've taken this pin, which is doing quite well on my smaller account, and I'm recreating it for my newer account, and I'm just putting a few different styles on there. So I'm showing you how you can take one template and kind of turn it into multiple different pins. Okay, so I'll download those now so I don't forget. So I'm downloading from page 10 onwards, aren't I? Done, download. Right, so Shaz, you volunteered for me to make some pins for you, and your keyword was crystals for children, and you're a product-based business. Shaz says, it's really good to see this because I would have made one. No, you need to make multiple pins. See how messy my downloads are. Very messy. Right, so I'm going to go over to, I'm going to close this down. For anyone that is just joining us, this is what we're doing today. The Lazy Girls Guide to Pinterest Pins. And actually, I was also meant to put in my Black Friday thing in here, so let me just do that. For anyone who's interested, I have a killer Black Friday offer at the moment. These are all the pins I was making yesterday for my clients in the wedding industry. Let me just go and grab the Black Friday stuff to show you so that I can keep it here. So I have this insane Black Friday deal at the moment. You can get it's called the Big Black Friday Bundle, over £2,400 of value that is available for just $297. Literally just $297. I'm going to pop that in here so I can keep referring back to it if I need to. This includes Pinterest of Profits 2.0, which, oh no, I've just lost Blogger Bootcamp. What happened there? There we go. It includes Pinterest to Profits 2.0, which is my signature Pinterest program that is so in depth with Pinterest. Includes everything that you need, includes 6 months of support through a Telegram group. It's insane. 25 videos, you'll be a Pinterest pro when you complete that. Blogger Bootcamp is basically teaching you blogging in 5 key steps and how to monetize it. And it's got an affiliate marketing starter kit that comes with it, 175 blog post ideas. You will not be stuck blogging if you get this. And then there's the Freedom Funnel, perfect if you're a business owner and you want to use Pinterest to get people into your email list and then sell to them. This is really in depth. It was over £1,000 when it originally launched. You can't buy this anywhere else at the moment. It's only available for my private clients. So you get all of this over $2,400 for just $297 on the Black Friday deal today. So go and check that out. If you have any questions, DM me. Right, let's get back to making pins for Shaz. So I'm just going to take this tab here and go to create new design. And we're going to go Pinterest pin. And I feel like I'm very much putting myself on the spot here because I've not actually ever done this before, created a pin for someone that who isn't a client. So I suppose Shaz, you technically are a client. Shaz is in Pin Talk Academy with us. We had 2 more amazing women sign up for Pin Talk Academy yesterday. I'm so excited. We've got such a good bunch. For anyone who doesn't know what Pin Talk Academy is, go to the link in my bio. It kicks off in January, but you can get 40% off if you purchase it now. So Shaz, your keywords are crystals for children, right? So I'm thinking that let's go and find a template first. So I would normally just go and have a look through different templates. And I think for this one, let's just start off with something really simple, right? And I'm trying to think crystals for kids, crystals for children. I know that we did the keyword research together, and I'm just trying to give me a second to think about this. Okay. I don't know if, let's ask ChatGPT. You know, this is where ChatGPT can come in handy. Let me go on my Hannah one because she knows me well. Oh, no, apparently she's not there today. There we go. There's my little Hannah-GPT. Hi, Hannah. I am creating some pins for a client who sells crystals and crystal. I really can't ever spell the word jewelry, by the way, just FYI, and sells crystal jewelry. Let me turn it this way so you guys can see. Hi, Hannah. I'm creating some pins for a client who sells crystals and crystal jewelry and is focusing and is creating content that focuses on how powerful and healing crystals for children can be. Her keywords are, put these in little thingy marks, crystals for children and or crystals for kids. Please come up with some juicy on screen. I'm going to say on screen because I don't want it to just think it thinks I mean the pin title that you type into the pin title box, if that makes sense. Please come up with some juicy on screen pin titles / hooks. I call these hooks. Where's it gone? Oh, I've got rid of the other one, haven't I? The titles are always like hooks. It's you want to hook someone in, so that's why it's called, in the social media world, it's called hooks anyway. Titles, hooks that will capture attention on Pinterest. So for anyone that can't read that, it basically says, hi, Hannah, because that's the name of my ChatGPT that I've created. So it knows me and my brand and everything and what I do really well. Hi, Hannah. I'm creating some pins for a client who sells crystals and crystal jewelry and is creating content that focuses on how powerful and healing crystals for children can be. Her keywords are crystals for children and crystals for kids. Please come up with some juicy on-screen pin title hooks that will capture attention on Pinterest. Let's just see what it says. Of course, here are some engaging keyword optimized pin titles, ideal for your client's crystals for children content. So these are more like content ideas, I'd say. Crystals for kids, 5 healing stones every parent should know about. I do like that one. How crystals can help kids with anxiety, focus, and sleep. The ultimate guide to safe crystals for children. Crystals for children, energy healing. So this is really great, I think, for content ideas if Shaz was having a blog. Now, as Shaz is a product-based business, I think that, and we're thinking about clicking these directly to his sales page. Whilst these are great for blog posts, and Shaz, maybe take a screenshot of these so you can maybe, I know that you've got your lady setting up the blog at the moment, but I think these ones will actually be more helpful because they're not specific to like a problem being solved or a how-to. Like these ones are very much like how-to stuff, or people would expect to go to a blog post. 5 healing stones every parent should know about. Well, you'd expect to open that and see 5 different things. And if this is just maybe for 1 or 2 crystals or a specific crystal bracelet that Shaz has got, then these might be better. But have you heard me talk about dangling the carrot? Like that could actually be a good one. Struggling with tantrums, these crystals for kids might help. And then that could actually link to a catalogue of different crystals that Shaz has. Let me just go and see if, because I've missed out a whole bunch of these. Oh, I love these, Shaz says. What is Hannah-GPT? Is that something you created? Yeah, so ChatGPT, which I know that you're familiar with, when you pay for it, you have the ability to create your own GPT. So I just created one called Hannah-GPT that is like my marketing assistant. And when you create it, you can feed it a lot of information about. So I gave it like all of my product names, all of my details about my ideal client, details about what my programs include, the kind of work that I do, what I don't like to do, the fact that I'm not on Instagram and I've broken up with Instagram. Like it knows it all, so that I don't have to, every time I start a ChatGPT conversation, go back to an old one or start a new one and refill it in. I can just go to, I've got them up here. I've got Hannah-GPT. I've got the one for Pin Wizard, for Wizard Emporium as well. So sorry, going back to what I was saying, so struggling with tantrums, these crystals for kids might help. That could be a good one for if you were just sending them to a catalogue page, like a page with a bunch of different crystals. Little hands, big energy crystals, perfect for kids. That could be a good one. So let's take a few of these and I'm going to start with this one. Little hands, big energy, crystals perfect for kids. Sorry, I was meant to go through the questions, wasn't I? Sorry, guys, all over the place today. Let's see. Where was I up to the questions? You make it look so straightforward. I've been doing this for 4+ years, so making pins. So yeah. Have you created a board for these pins? Yeah, so for the other pins, so private dwelling for the other pins, or was that Yay Fashion? Sorry, for Yay Fashion, the other pins that were my Pinterest pins were for a board. Yeah, I've already created the boards, so I've already got loads of boards there. Does Pinterest bring traffic? It brings loads of traffic. So I have a minimum of over 2,000 click-throughs every month from Pinterest, but I also get click-throughs from Google, which Pinterest helps me get. I need to get my head around designing on Canva. How do you make money on Pinterest? Not focusing too much on that today, Soph, but the main ways to do that is if you already have a business, use Pinterest to promote your business or sell digital products or become an affiliate marketer. Or you can sell your services. Like I said, if you already have a business, it's perfect for driving traffic to it because every pin can have a clickable link. Do you have to pin the same post or make a difference in order to show in Google? If you want to show up in Google, the best thing to do is decide what you want to rank, what posts or URLs you want to rank in Google, and spend the next 12 months making sure that every month you have multiple pins going out and the pins are linking to that link. You don't want to pin every day to that link because that's spammy. Make sure that you have at least a couple of fresh pins every month driving traffic to that link and then repin them to multiple boards. I like the pin you've got up on the screen, works for me. Oh, is that this other one? Will these go on different boards? Yeah, so what you'll do is when you'll upload them, you'll put them onto your different multiple boards. And if you have group boards, you can also add them to them. Sally says, I signed up to Tailwind via your link at the weekend. Woohoo, can't wait to get started with it this week. Amazing. Yeah, so Tailwind, if anyone's interested in Tailwind, they have a 50% off at the moment for their Black Friday deal. There's a link in my bio. If you scroll down to the bottom where it says affiliate links, there's an affiliate link. And if you click through to that, you can either start a brand new account on an annual package for 50% off, or you can upgrade your monthly to an annual and get 50% off. Is Pinterest for profits for total beginners? I have absolutely no idea of Pinterest. Yes, let me just go back to this. So this is the Black Friday bundle. Pinterest for profits is perfect if you have no idea because it goes through everything, like setting up your profile, making it a business account, claiming your website, using keywords, creating pins, using Tailwind. There's everything in there. And then you also get these two programs, and both of these also have a little like highlight of Pinterest sections. They both have like mini kind of tutorials on Pinterest and how it works with Freedom Funnel and how it works for blogs. But Pinterest to Profits 2.0, and by the way, this is all included. This is insane. Like, it's so detailed and there's so much value in there. Honestly, it's insane. My mentor's actually always saying to me, this should be like a 997 product. This should be a £997 product, especially because it comes with 6 months support. And I'm like, oh, well, never mind. It's not. The people need to know about Pinterest. Let me just see the questions. Hi, Demi. Welcome to the live. Thank you all for the double taps, by the way. This is like amazing. I'm really pleased it's landing for everyone and that you're double tapping. Thank you so much. I need to upgrade my ChatGPT. Is it worth doing? Yes, 100%. If you use ChatGPT a lot. Don't forget, I probably am in there a lot. I use ChatGPT for helping me with client work, my own Pinterest, my own blog, email marketing, like so much. So I get a lot out of that £24 per month or £20, whatever it is. If you're only using it sporadically, just stick to the free version. It's fine. Jasmine, can I ask the same question yesterday? So that's how I know. Oh, it's already... Oh, I didn't see your question. Yes, everything is inside the 2.0 part of the bundle. Oh, sorry if I missed that question, Kaylee. Apologies. Okay, brilliant. Oh, no, sorry. More questions have come through. My thing's been very slow. Okay, would these be pins I start off with? Yes, Shaz, these would be perfect. As long as you have a link that you can drive traffic to that is related to crystals for children, then yes. Oh, Shaz also says, highly recommend Pinterest for Profits. You learn so much. Signed up to Tailwind, thank you. And also Pin Talk, woohoo! Mary, I am so excited to have you inside of Pin Talk. That's amazing. Welcome, welcome. Saw that you also signed up when you got your thing for the collective yesterday. So I'm really, really, really excited for Pin Talk to kick off in January. For anyone who doesn't know what Pin Talk Academy is, I'm just going to quickly show you the sales page now, and then you can go and look at it afterwards if you want to. But nope, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong page. Nope, let's go back. Pintalk Academy. So for those who don't know what Pintalk Academy is, this is the brand new program that is launching in January, but you can get 40% off now. You've only got a few days left to be able to get this deal. You can get 40% off now. And this is for you if you are tired of feeling burnt out from Instagram, being on the content creation hamster wheel. You know, I'm teaching you all the stuff that took me from 1,200 months to 6.5K months without Instagram, without posting daily. It's going to be insane. And it's going through this whole sale page you can look at afterwards. It's via link in my bio. Month 1 is entirely about supercharging your visibility and engagement on Pinterest and TikTok, getting it set up, SEO, keywords, Google. Month 2 is very much content creation, including like lead magnets. So going to be teaching how to make a lead magnet, how to build an email list, more Pinterest stuff, going live on TikTok, creating TikTok content. And then month 3 is really, really about sales, how you're going to soft sell on emails, how you're going to sell on TikTok, how you can use your Pinterest, people who go onto your email list to sell to them. Like, it's mental. It's going to be insane, but it's over 3 months. It's weekly calls with me as your mentor. So there's so much here. So go and check that out. There's payment plans available. There's Black Friday bonuses that you'll get access to, including mentorship starting from now with me in my private collective group. And then there's pay in full bonuses if you do want to pay in full. If you don't want to pay in full, you have the option to do different payment plans. So go and check that out by the link in my bio. Right. Okay. Let's do Shaz's pins because I got way distracted then, and I'll check in on the questions in a minute, but I feel like I do need to concentrate for this. So I'm not liking the way that sits. Little hands, big energy, crystals, perfect for kids. So I wanted to just start off with something very simple. And your brand is called Gems Healing, right, Shaz, isn't it? I'll just put that at the bottom. Obviously, you'd be able to put like your own website or your Shopify store, whatever it is. But for now, I'll just put that. And again, I'm just going to show you how you can quickly just make some simple pins. So let's go and find, and obviously Shaz, you could put your own images here of your crystals. But for now, I'm just going to go and use some stock images from Canva. So I've just typed in crystals. In fact, if I put crystals kids, let's see what comes up. No, not really anything there. So we'll just do crystals. Here we go. Pop that in. Let's make the colours a bit more reflective of the image. So again, like I showed you before, if you, get this up a little bit. If you click the colour that you want to change and go over here, it will always show you the photo colours, the colours that are like with the photos. Make that a little bit bold. Do you think I should change my tag to Demi Fever Creates rather than how it is now? No, I think that's fine. I'd have some keywords in there, to be honest, Demi. I'd have keywords in your name. So the way mine says Hannah get paid on Pinterest, think about what your ideal client's searching for. What's the best guide if you have good knowledge on Pinterest? What's the best guide? Can you clarify what you mean by guide? Or do you mean like course? What is Tailwind? It's a scheduler. Can you still make money if you don't have a business? Yes, you can either start a business and start selling something like digital products, or you become an affiliate marketer and sign up with brands and become partners for them. Right, so I'm just going to show you that very basic one. Very basic, but there we go. Let's go and try another one now. And let's go and take some of the other things from ChatGPT. If I put in crystals into the template section, let me see what it comes up with in terms of... And let's go and choose Magic Rocks, the crystals your kids will love and benefit from. And also, what time are we on? Because I've only got till 10ish today. So I'm going to try and whiz through a few more of these and then we'll move on to the next thing. let's go back. I like this little crystal here though that's there. Photos, let's see what crystals. Do we like that one? Don't like that one. Ugh, no. I mean, I quite like this just basic kind of purple one in the background. Okay, there we go. Magic rocks, the crystals your kids will love and benefit from. Let's do another. Again, we're just using Canva templates here. In fact, if you really wanted to speed up this process and you like the look of one, you could just duplicate it and go and find a different image. Let's see. There's another one. There we go, magic rocks. Maybe let's do a brighter color for this. There's like a lot of pink in that. No, don't like that one. Let's get the pink. There we go, magic rocks. So you could just do something like that. There we go, that took 2 seconds and they still kind of separate and a little bit different. Let's go and find on the template, in the template section. Let's go with mystical. See that it's giving me like suggestions at the top here that it thinks are related to what I searched for. See, let's try this one and let's get rid of that and let's put a little crystal there instead. And again, I'm going to use, let's go and find a different one that we can use. The best crystals for kids to sleep better and worry less, which I think shows us what we were talking about on the call. I'm going to put the text there and let's see. Crystals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get rid of the word the crystals, make this font much bigger. So again, this is just obviously I've been doing this for years, but it really is just about playing around with stuff. Shem's healing. Right, I don't like these colours at all. Don't worry, I'm going to move them. And I'm going to get like a little cutout of a crystal. So if you sometimes type the word cutout after what you're looking for, crystal cutout. Oh no, if I just go crystal, that was a bad example. If I do crystal, is the cutout there? No. Oh, there we go, that's quite a cute one. Way too big, let's make that a bit smaller. Put that there. Okay, let's now find like a pink crystal background. If I go to photos and if I go to pink crystal. Ooh. If I drag that over and then what I'm doing is I'm going to click position and then on position I'm going to go to back. Then there you go. Lovely. I'm liking this one. These are the kind of ones I have a bit more fun with. Okay, maybe let's actually make all of this black and do a lighter colour. Nope, that's not black. Thank you for all the double taps, by the way. Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying this. I know I'm whizzing through a lot of stuff. But okay, there you go. Wow, look at the difference. I actually love this pin. This is my favorite one that I've created today. The best crystals for kids to sleep better and worry less. Let's put worry less on the same line. Shaz, let me know what you think. Oh, there you go. She said, I love these. Let's see if I missed questions here. I support someone with social media and I stress myself out all the time. Is it okay to use the free version of Canva to make images for Pinterest, or do I need to pay for the full version? I think I can see someone's already answered this, but yes, when you use the free version, some of the images will have a watermark on them, which isn't great. So I'd recommend paying for it, or you can use websites like unsplash.com. Unsplash. There's also pexels.com. These are all free places that you can go and find free images that you can download. I just think it puts an extra step in the way. So if I search for crystals on here, there's loads of images that I could download for crystals to use for, you know, pins for Shaz if I wanted to. But it's just putting that extra step in. I've got to download it and then I've got to upload it to Canva. If you pay for Canva, it's a bit easier. But if you're trying to save on those pennies, totally get it. So that's Unsplash or Pexels. Unsplash.com or Pexels.com. I've screenshotted all of them. They're so perfect. Shaz, I'll send these to you later. I'll drop them into either Pinterest or Profits chat, or I've got your email address, so I'll email these to you afterwards. But yeah, I absolutely love this one. And that is so Pinterest as well, because obviously you guys will have probably seen the play script font is such a popular font on Pinterest, but I think these would do so well. It stands out. I love it. I'm obsessed with this. Like, I could actually, again, this is why I love my job. I could sit and make pins like this for the rest of the day, but we're not going to do that. Let me save these as Gems Healing. And I'll download them now so I don't forget, Shaz. And now, Shaz, you have no excuse not to be pinning. I'll also share this template with you as well, Shaz, so that you can just in the future, you'll receive this as a template. You'll be able to open it, or what you can do is you can just go ahead and click this button here. Oh, I hate the way my download does that. Click this button here, duplicate it, and then you could just start pulling in different images into it to see which one you like. Change the colors, change this image here, and just have a little play around. So I share the template with you. Oh God, that one's gorgeous as well, isn't it? I think it helps that I'm obsessed with crystals. So yeah, got one of my big crystals here. Got lots over here. Let me show. This is one of my favorite ones, my fluorite there. Oh, security check. Bear with me, guys, while I do my little security check. Then I'm going to move on to quickly show you how I'm going to bulk create some quote pins for a client of mine. So let's move on and do that next. So I'm going to go to create new design. Actually, no, let me go to ChatGPT first. And I'm going to put in a different prompt. So this is some actual things I'm creating for a real client. So I'm going to thank her first. Thank you. Next, I need to create, we're going to do 50, guys. I've shown this on one of my most popular videos, but I'm going to do it live with you now. Right, next I need to create 50 pins for another client who is a sales coach teaching sales with feminine energy, right? Thank you for the heart. Thank you so much for the gift for the heart. Thank you, guys. That's so amazing. Thank you. Okay, so next I need to create 50 pins for another client who is a sales coach teaching how to make sales with feminine energy. It would help if I could spell. Please create 50 positive statements. I'm trying to think how to word this. Aimed at sassy, bold business women who shouldn't feel any shame about making money or getting paid and want to blow up their business through selling on social media with confidence. Please avoid using the words babe or girl boss That's not really on brand. So this is one of my clients. She's a sales coach. She's incredible. So I'm going to go and create a whole load of like quote style statement pins and bulk put them into Canva, because these are really good for boosting views and saves. They're not great for converting into sales, but they're really good for getting your views up, your saves up, which, as we spoke about on the masterclass yesterday, if you didn't see it, it's available on YouTube. But one thing I spoke about yesterday was something that's really good is that when the pins that don't necessarily get these super loads of click-throughs, but they get loads of saves and views, is it pushes out your other pins that can get click-throughs. So it's really good for visibility and brand. Thank you for the follow. Who just followed me? I can't see that. Thank you for the follow. Oh, you've got no name. What site are you using? So right now I'm using ChatGPT. I'm late. Hope you're well. Thank you, Just Visionary. Thank you for the gift as well. So nice to have you here. She says, thank you for creating these for me, Hannah. You're welcome. Okay. I need to hire you to do all my pins. For anyone who is interested in hiring me as a Pinterest manager, I am available. I actually have I'm nearly at full capacity, but there's around 2 spots left. If anyone did want to spend the next 6 months with me as your Pinterest manager, it's a 6-month minimum commitment, because I like to make sure my clients get results, and 3 months isn't enough time to really go all in and go hard. Okay, so let me go and see what my ChatGPT says with this and what she comes up with. So here's what I've put. Next, I need you to create 50 pins for another client who is a sales coach, teaching how to make sales with feminine energy. Please create 50 positive statements aimed at sassy, bold business women who shouldn't feel any shame about making money or getting paid. I want to blow up their business through selling on social media. Oh, hang on. Go with ease, confidence, and in flow. Please avoid using the words babe or girl boss. Let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. And I'm going to drink some of my coffee because it's been a while. Oh, dearie me. Let's see what it said. Okay, she's actually broken them down into sections. Amazing. Love these. Selling isn't sleazy, it's a service. Own it. Confidence is your best sales strategy. You don't have to hustle, you just need alignment. These are perfect for my client's brand. Making money is a skill. Master it unapologetically. Magnetic sales come from confidence, not convincing. Yes, yes, yes. When you're aligned, sales flow effortlessly. Someone else was on here earlier talking about how they're a money-making coach. This kind of activity could be good for you. Stop chasing clients, start attracting them. Okay, money mindset statements. Abundance is your birthright. Stop apologizing for it. Also, she's US. A lot of the time on ChatGPT, no matter how many times I tell my own, I'm in the UK and it needs to be UK English, she will still do US. But luckily this client is based in the US, so it's all good. Your prices are not up for negotiation. Wealth flows to those who stop blocking it. Oh my God, I love all of these. Right, so there's so many here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Canva. And also just a reminder, guys, for anyone that's just joining or is interested, I can teach you all of this inside of Pinterest to Profits 2.0, which is included in this mega bundle that is available, over £2,400 of value for just $297. There's Canva tutorials in there. There's Canva templates in there. There's just so much. In Blogger, teaching you how to make money through affiliate marketing, how to write blog posts, how to write a blog post that will actually rank on Google. Freedom Funnel is perfect if you already have a business and you're trying to get people into funnels. If you're trying to sell to people on email, how to sell to people in your sleep without you actually even being online. So just incredible. Wanted to mention that again. Okay, let's get back to what I was doing. So let's go to create a new design. And actually, let's go to Canva homepage. And so I can actually look through the designs. And I'm actually going to go for an Instagram story rather than a Pinterest pin. The same style works. Oh, mind you, is it going to be video? No, you know what? Let's keep it simple, Hannah. Don't complicate it. Let's stick to Pinterest pin. Pinterest pin quote. If I type that, what comes up? Okay, so there's a few different styles here. So I want to try and find something that pops. Something as well that I know that I can fit in with my ideal client, with my client's style. I just want something really simple, almost like this, but I don't like that background, but really something super, super simple. Sorry guys, I can be a bit... Let's try this one. And I'm just gonna... Oh, it's a photo. I'm just gonna pop my client's brand kit on. See if we change that to be more hair. Anyway, for the sake of this, I might tweak it later, but for the sake of this, I am going to just take you to the next step and show you what I'm going to do now. So we obviously have all of these ChatGPT has created, right? It takes a long time for me to go and copy and paste them over individually and so on and so on. So we're going to use the bulk create, which is in Canva. So I'm going to copy these first lot. Actually, I've just realized she's put them in quotation marks and I don't want them in quotation marks. So I'm actually just going to say, that's great. Thank you. Can you re-share these without the quotation marks so that she can just do them again? There we go. So she's doing that now. So let me grab the first 10. Right, so we've got 10 there. So I'm going to go over to this. I've chosen this one. Again, I don't know if I actually like this one, but just for the sake of this training, I'll show you this. So I'm going to go over to the menu and I'm going to go to apps and I'm going to look for... Oh, what's just happened there? Did I not open that up? What is going on? There we go. Right, okay, maybe not. Oh, there we go. It's already here. Bulk create. So you're going to look for this. I'll just get it a bit closer so that you guys can see what it looks like. Bulk create. Okay. Demi says, how many likes did you get yesterday's love? Want to try and make sure you get more. Oh, thank you. I got like 16,000 yesterday, I think, which I think was my highest ever. Or maybe it was more than that. Less than that, sorry. It was 15. I'm not sure. But I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Demi. You guys are the best. Okay, so you're going to hit that bulk create, right? And it's going to ask you to add your data. So you're going to hit this button here, enter data manually. And it's going to bring up this table. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is go clear. It always has John Smith in there. True story. One of my uni boyfriend's name was John Smith. I'm going to clear that table. And then I'm going to paste in what I've just copied over from ChatGPT. Okay, so there's the first 10. If I want to go and do it all in one go, I could actually, I should have just asked her to list them all in one go, but let's do 20. Let's just do 20 for now. There we go. So that's that done. So now I'm going to hit this button down here that says done. Hit that, right? It'll always say like empty here, but there we go. It's got it all there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this here. I'm going to right click and say connect data. Connect. So I've right click in the text. Actually, I'm going to move the text up slightly because sometimes it moves it down, which is weird. So I'm going to move the text up slightly. I'm going to right click and then go to connect data. And I'm going to select empty one, which is what this is here. It's just called empty one because I mustn't have named it, but it'll always just say empty one. I'm going to select that. And then down here, it's going to ask if I want to continue, and I'm going to click continue. Right. It's saying, do I want to generate 20 designs for all of these? They're already automatically selected. So I'm just going to click that generate 20 designs. It now opens it up into a new tab. And there you have all of the statements popped in. Actually, it looks like I didn't need to actually move that. I should have kept that text in the middle. It's got all the different statements popped in. Now, I think in the past when I've shown this, I've been like, there you go, it's ready to go. You can download them and upload them to Pinterest. And a lot of people were like, oh, but you can't put the same You can't put the same design on Pinterest. And I probably should have mentioned that if I was to do that, I would spread them out massively. Like I'd have these going out like 12, 15 days apart maybe. However, if you want to make sure that you don't get done for spam, you could just go through and just change each one of these slightly. So I'm going to make that a little bit more in the middle. Make it bigger. And maybe we leave that with a white background, for example. Then for this one, maybe I'm going to use, do a different background color. So my clients, actually, get rid of that. My client's brand is very like red and dark and like sexy. So maybe I'm going to do this bigger. But you can see how like quick it would be to just go and do them. And then now I can go through and like tweak them. So I'm going to put the word confidence in a different font. I'm going to go and put it in like a scripty handwriting font. So let's go with Brittany, one of my favorite fonts. Make that nice and big. Let's just stick with 111. I don't know why I'm faffing about with that. There we go. So confidence is your best strategy. Just group those together, move them down into the middle of the page. And there you go. Can you see how already we've got two completely different designs? Yes, love Brittany. Me too. Okay. And then maybe for this one, I'm going to get rid of these. And I'm going to maybe go a bit bigger. Let's also do 111. Oh, well, actually, that could work. Nice and big and bold. I'm just going to make that into a comma because I don't really. So there's another one, another style. We've already got 3. It's taken seconds. Let's do another one. I feel like I actually don't like that one. I don't like what that says. Let's go to a different one. I feel like I want an actual like sassy woman on this. Like let me go to the elements and look for woman. Because there's normally like woman, stylish. Oh, she's perfect. She is perfect. Let's make this black. Now, obviously, something else that I could do here as well is then start adding in my client's logo. Oh, they're not here, actually. That's annoying. But can you see there? So I could have just left them all like this and make sure that they were all spread out apart in the schedule. But you could also just spend a bit of time going through each one and changing it slightly. So we've got like, I'll get rid of that one. Didn't like that one, did I? So there we go. In just, what was that? Minutes to make the whole thing, and then seconds just to go through and tweak these. And we have 4 very different. In fact, let's change this background a little bit and let's put in a different color. There we go. And there you have it. Okay, so that is what that would be creating in bulk. If you wanted to just go and do things like quotes and positive statements, that would be perfect for getting saves and impressions and things like that. Okay, so the final thing that I wanted to show you is more of just a little bit of repurpose.io. So if you this is repurpose.io that I have set up. Okay, so repurpose.io is perfect for repurposing a lot of your things like your Instagram reels and your TikToks. And you can do things like, if you wanted to, I used to have TikTok to Instagram set up. Obviously I don't use that anymore. I have TikTok to YouTube set up. So if we just go over to my YouTube channel, I actually forget that, and if anyone wants to watch the masterclass I did yesterday, there it is. We've already had 13 views. Woohoo! So I have all, if I go to my videos, I mean, I still need to go through and update a lot of the thingies, but these are just all my TikToks automatically repurposed into either videos like this. If they're longer than 3 minutes, they'll turn into a video like this. If they're now, because it was if it was just 60 seconds or less, it was a short, but now I think it's if it is. Okay, so look guys, so this is the video that I just posted this morning on TikTok, and it's already had 42 views, okay? Probably because it's got a very good keyword in it, how to set up Pinterest for business. And I didn't do anything for that. I didn't do anything. It's just repurposed using repurpose.io. By the way, for anyone who wants to check this out, there's a 2-week free trial via the link in my bio. If you scroll down on my stand store at the bottom where affiliates are, there's all my different affiliate links. You can get your 50% off Tailwind this week, and you can get a 2-week free trial into this. If you don't like it, you just cancel it. If you don't use it, you just cancel it. So that's my YouTube just automatically going out without me doing anything. I literally do nothing. And so, yeah, so yesterday's masterclass is here if anyone wants to go and watch it. But one of the other ways that I use it is I could, if I wanted to, and I think I did I have the some scheduled content up there? So you can either manually, in fact, no, let's go to calendar. I might have run out. Yeah, no, yeah, I haven't been doing it. So what I've been doing, if I go back to connections, is it workflows? Take a sip of my coffee. Demi says, would you put your logo in any of these? Is that those pins? Yep, you can put your logo on there. I would have put my client's logo on there, but I haven't actually uploaded it, which I just realised, which I need to do. So yeah, you can put your logo on there. You can put your brand on there for sure. Okay, and I'm going to come and do all the questions in a second. I'm going to quickly take you through this. So what I have set to auto-publish, so I don't have my TikTok set to auto-publish for Pinterest because I'm fussy and I want keywords. Sometimes I'll go in and do it directly from this. Thank you, Sunshine, for the heart. Thank you so much. That means a lot. But what I do have it actually set to is TikTok auto-publish to my Google Drive. And by the way, when it auto publishes all of these, regardless of what platform it goes on, it removes the watermark. So it doesn't look like a TikTok video. It's not obvious that it's from TikTok. So how I use it for Pinterest is it's already going out to YouTube. Don't need to do anything with that. But when it comes to Pinterest, I want to make sure that when I upload my videos, and let me see if I can give you an example from one that I've done. There we go, some of these. So I want to make sure that I can add in my own links and keywords on them, rather than if I was just auto-publishing them, it would come up with whatever the TikTok caption was. So I download them all. I have them auto set to download to a G Drive. Again, I don't do anything for this. Every time I post a video on TikTok, repurpose.io automatically puts it into my Google Drive here and removes the watermark. If I hit refresh, my newest video should be there. Mind you, it doesn't look like it's in the right order. But it will automatically, let's do it in the order of, oh, there we go. Last modified. There we go. So the new video from this morning is there. And as you can see, there is no watermark on it. It's all ready for me to go. So what I would do is I would download, close it down. I would download all of the most recent ones. So I normally go and do this like once a month. So I'll literally go and highlight them all, download them all, and then I'll upload them to Tailwind so that I can add in pin titles and pin descriptions and the right links, and so that I can put them on multiple boards. There is an option, if I wanted to have TikTok automatically pin to Pinterest for me. But if I do that, it's going to use my TikTok caption and hashtags on Pinterest. And remember what we spoke about yesterday, guys? You need keywords and you don't need hashtags. So this is something definitely worth playing around with, even if you are just wanting to keep all your TikToks in one place and you want to use them later on. If you are still on Instagram, I know I'm not a fan of it, but I know a lot of you are, you can also auto repurpose to Instagram, and that I would recommend. In fact, when I broke up with Instagram, I was doing that for a little bit, but I just found that it was still bringing me no leads or traffic. But I would, if you are on Instagram, I would recommend this. So repurposing from Instagram directly to TikTok is not something I would recommend because TikTok does not like it. Some of you guys will probably have already seen that if you've tried to do that, your Instagram reels probably don't do as well on TikTok. But putting your TikTok over on Instagram automatically, so you would basically just hit this button here and go auto publish, means that the same caption will go onto Instagram and it's all done for you. You can always add a cover photo for it later if you want to. But again, this is why I don't like Instagram and I'm not on it anymore, because there's so many steps that you need to do. But that could help you out a lot right now. So let's just go back to this here to kind of go over what we've covered today. So remember, like if you were to go and sit down today or this week and be like, right, I'm going to go and sort out all my pins for the month and I'm going to have 10 going out every day, and that feels like, wow, that's actually very overwhelming, that's a lot. Remember that actually you're just going to create, let's say like 30 to 100 maybe, just to get started with fresh pins. You don't actually need loads. And remember what I showed you, you can do things like you can go through and you can duplicate pins, and it's this is my favorite process: duplicating, changing things slightly, adding stuff in, changing font styles, playing around with different colors, just different styles. That's a really good way to do it. Make sure that you're using Pinterest template, Canva templates, because that's really helpful as well. That's the first thing that you can do. Let me go back to where I was. There we go. You want to, for every pin that you upload, you want to make sure that you upload it to multiple boards. So if you're uploading one pin, but it's going to go on 3 boards, it's just become 3 pins. So now you only need to do 7, you know? So, and again, if you're using Tailwind will organize the schedule for you. Don't forget to repin other people's pins. I know we haven't spoken about that today. I do have some tutorials on that in my playlist over on my profile in the Pinterest tutorials. So check that out. And of course, you're going to repurpose Reels or TikToks automatically, or just use download and then upload to Tailwind. So can you see how, I imagine this is probably very overwhelming if you're not used to Pinterest, but when you start to get into a habit of doing this each month, it takes no time at all. It really doesn't. You don't have to sit there and create like 500 fresh pins, which will take all your time and energy. Maybe just aim for like 30 for the first time you do it. If you uploaded 30 to 3 boards each, that's 90 pins. Then you could repurpose all your social media videos. And don't forget, if you repurpose all your TikToks, let's say you had 15 TikToks to upload, you could upload them onto 3 different boards, in which case you've got another 45. Can you see how is this making sense? Let me know that this is landing for you. And again, the Lazy Girls Guide, because when I do this, I will literally go and put on Harry Potter film, or go and put on Selling Sunset, or go and put on something I can just binge. Sex and the City. I was watching Sex and the City yesterday where I was making a client's Pinterest pins. Or I'll put on a podcast, also music, I'll have my hot chocolate or my cup of coffee, and I'll just chill out in my pajamas and do it. This is not something that needs you to be super set up in work mode. I literally think of it as like my lazy chill time, and I love that. Okay, I'm going to go through questions now before I have to wrap up. So let me just turn this camera around and do the questions. Hi everyone. Oh gosh, I forgot I haven't got my jumper on. Let me put my jumper on so that you don't have to sit and look at me in my scruffy pink bra. It got really warm in here before. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and go back through all of these now, because who just followed me? Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Shima, for the follow. Don't forget, guys, about let me just take you through that one more time so that you can see it. Sorry. Let me do this again. Don't forget that if you have found today really helpful and you know that you want to really go in with Pinterest, making money through Pinterest, growing your business through Pinterest, learning the ins and outs of Pinterest, the Black Friday bundle is available right now for you to buy. You get Pinterest for Profits 2.0, which also comes with 6 months support, guys, which is insane. You get the Blogger Bootcamp. You're going to be taught how to monetize your blog, and it comes with an affiliate marketing starter kit for anyone that's interested in affiliate marketing, even if you're a newbie. And then you've got the Freedom Funnel, perfect if you are a business owner who's wanting to sell to more people without you having to actually be online selling, but instead through emails and doing it in your sleep. And that takes you through starting from Pinterest to what you need to do to get to the part where you're selling to them. This is incredible. So much value for just $297. Like I said, my mentor is always telling me off because she's like, this program here should be a $997 price tag. And I do actually think it should be. There's so much in there. But you can get all of that today for just $297. If you are interested, this is all self-paced, okay? You do have 6 months support with this, but it's all self-paced. If you know that actually you want to take an even bigger step and you're ready to go all in, and you know that you want 2025 to be the year that you are not having to post daily, but instead you have content working for you in the background, Remember on the masterclass yesterday, I showed you how Pinterest traffic for me over the past 3 years just keeps on growing. I have pins from 3 years ago that still go viral every month. They're all working for me in the background. And if you want to learn how to do that, then PinTok Academy is for you. The sales page for this is available via the link in my bio. And this is Pinterest, TikTok, SEO, keywords, Google, everything, email marketing, selling on email. This I'm so excited for because I can't wait to teach you all how to use emails to sell so that you don't have to be actively selling all the time. Like I said, it comes with a bunch of bonuses. So if you sign up this week, you get access. Where is it? There it is. You get access to the collective. So that's a good point, actually. If you are interested in this, right, and you want all of these things, but you're also interested in this, when you join PinTok Academy, you get access to those courses for the next 6 weeks for free, because you'll get enrolled into the collective, which is my private mentorship, and where we do bi-weekly coaching sessions in there. There's weekly audio drops, there's a community chat, and you get access to the portal, which has a blogger bootcamp, freedom funnel bootcamp, Pinterest for profits, and other things as well. So you're actually getting kind of 6 weeks of being able to access all of those programs. And then in January, we start working together for PinTok Academy. So I'm super excited. We've already had some more women join yesterday. It's going to be insane. Okay, let me go back to, and oh, by the way, guys, all of that stuff is available via the link in my bio. Let me try and retrace my steps with all these questions. If you did quotes, would you link that to a blog post or product or both? So I'd think about what you want to get ranking in Google, because although that won't necessarily drive a lot of traffic and click-throughs to it, it's a good opportunity to boost your Google rankings, I'd say, because the more backlinks you have to something, the better. And backlinks is when another website is pointing to your link. It's very complicated to explain that. I'm going to teach that in PinTok Academy, but sometimes it's quite complicated to explain over a quick live. Okay, let me try and go back through these questions to find where I was up to. Sunshine says, yes, she was going to be, but the logo wasn't there to add. Oh, yes, about the logo. Do you need a business Pinterest? I'd recommend a business Pinterest. Yes, if you want to grow your business and really have Pinterest take you seriously, Pinterest push out your content, then basically upgrade to a business account. It's free. When I say upgrade, you're not paying anything. It's completely free. But take that step to move it into a business, from a personal to a business account. Thank you for the follow. Explore the world with Tam. How much is it after? I'm not sure what you mean there. Apologies, little gifts. I think I missed that. How much is it after? I'm not sure. Thank you, Doomcat, for the follow. Kate says, does this take away the watermark before posting on other platforms? If you have the paid version, there should be no watermark on there. If you're seeing a watermark on your Canva, it means that you need to upgrade into the paid version. Okay. Thank you, everyone who sent the hearts and the gifts and the double taps. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for the follow as well. Who is that? Thank you, Mama, for the follow. Would the pins go on boards that you created? How will the keyword research come to play? So when you upload pins, you're going to upload them to your boards, but if you're part of group boards, you can also add them to group boards as well. And how I'd recommend is when you use Tailwind is upload them to your boards, make sure that they're locked in on your boards first, and then put them in the Tailwind list when you can add stuff, put them in the group boards afterwards. Use the set interval to make sure that they're all spread out and that they're locked in place. I think I have a tutorial on that on my Pinterest tutorials. And the keywords will go into the pin title and the pin description, and that helps Pinterest to know exactly what your content is about and who to show it for. If your keyword was how to make money online, or for you, I guess your fashion, how to style a beret, I don't know, how to style a beret when you're not a hat person, something like that, then people who type that into Pinterest, your content will then start to show up for them. Oh, Sunshine, this is the best live I've ever watched. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge. Thank you, Sunshine. That means so much. I hope you're still on here. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. That really, really does. Ariella, thank you for the follow. Same, I find Insta gives zilch. Yes, we've talked a lot about this on my lives, but we're very anti-Instagram over in this corner of the internet because you just get so little in return for the energy and love and time that you pour into it and money that you pour into it as well, because a lot of people are getting meta verified, a lot of people are paying for ads and still not seeing those results. So
Instagram isn't, I broke up with Instagram a few months ago. I haven't been on it now in nearly 4 months. It's been amazing. It's changed my life. I really recommend it. Thank you for the follow, Rachel. Would the pins go on boards that you created? Oh, well, we've already done that one, haven't we? Apologies. Do you have a video explaining about different Pinterest boards? Do I? I mean, the video that I just did this morning kind of briefly explains it in terms of optimizing them and using keywords. And so go and check that out, my most recent video. Can you post 3 different subjects on those 3 boards from one account? Can you post, sometimes I have to like double read questions. Can you post 3 different subjects on those 3 boards from one account? So I'm not sure what you mean by that, but let me just give you an overview. So when you're creating a business account or a business brand on Pinterest, you want to have a niche. Now that niche can be broad. You know, if it's fashion, it can obviously be so many different things. Maybe it's more plus size fashion, which is, or, you know, fashion for Gen Z or fashion for women over 50 or something like, you can get super niche. I do think super niche can be good. But if it's more broad, like it was, let's say it's just fashion, then you can have different boards. You know, a really good example is I was doing this for a client yesterday. She's in the wedding industry. So I was going through and I was setting up her entire Pinterest for us. I offered Done For You Pinterest, by the way, if anyone wants to go and check that out, where I set everything up for you and I start pinning for you and I make templates for you and I do everything. That's $497. If anyone wants to buy that, it basically means I order everything. I set everything up. I set up Tailwind. I create templates for you. I do it all. That's $497. I was doing that for a client yesterday, and she's in the wedding industry and she makes digital downloads for weddings. So like things for the table and things people can print out and customize and games and stuff like that. What we've done is even her niche is very much like wedding stationery, wedding signage. So her entire boards are all related to that. There's loads of boards on there, but some are like DIY wedding templates. Then there's DIY wedding signs. Then there's elegant wedding signage ideas. So it's about finding your niche and then figuring out all the little different boards that you can put on there. Now, if it was just weddings in general, wedding inspo, there'd obviously be loads there. There'd be wedding cakes, wedding rings, wedding decor, outdoor wedding decor, indoor wedding decor, decor for the table. Like there's so much that you could do. So just think about your niche and how many different boards that you could create. And I think my most recent video that I posted this morning, which is a snippet from yesterday's masterclass, and by the way, yesterday's masterclass is on YouTube if you want to watch it. I go and watch that video because it kind of talks a little bit about boards. Sunshine says, I'm literally listening to every single word and I can't wait to get started. I'm so excited. Thank you for the follow, Bergen Lashes and Brows. I did that one. Hannah, you're a dream. Oh, thank you so much, Demi. That means a lot. Thank you, Becca, for the follow. How you connect the pins with the blog. So what time are we on? I do have to shoot off in a minute. Maybe I'll show this on another day. But when you go and upload a pin on Pinterest, you go to create pin, upload a pin, or whether it's Tailwind, there's a section to add in the title, to add in the description, and to add the URL source. The URL source is where you put your blog link or your product link or your sales page link and so on and so on. Is this only for business? Wanted to do it for personal use? You can use Pinterest for personal use, absolutely. Yeah. You can get paid on Pinterest in the UK. So you don't get paid by Pinterest, but you can use Pinterest to make money. Let's see. Hi, Bev. I think she just joined. It's Bev who we've got a call with in 22 minutes. So that's why I have to head off in a minute because I also just need to whiz the dog around the corner. Would the pins go on boards? Why do I keep getting that one coming up? Have you got your Canva affiliate, as I might upgrade to annual if there is a saving? I used to have a Canva affiliate, and then they stopped it for anyone that had less than 5,000 followers. And it caused uproar in the affiliate marketing community because it's like, how dare you take that away from the smaller creators who've brought you so many customers and so many clients. And it just it's very icky. It felt very Instagram to me, very icky. Like, we're only going to work with people 5,000 and above. And funnily enough, my old Instagram account, my old one, it did have more than 5,000. And I probably could have reached out and been like, look, I've got this one. But that would have been completely inauthentic of me and ingenuine because I don't use that Instagram account. So I was kind of like, you know what, fine. If you want my help to promote your services, then no worries. So I don't have an affiliate anymore, link for it anymore. Oh, I got your Pinterest starter ebook and I'm excited to start applying this and reading it all. Yay! For anyone else who wants to go and grab the this is for very beginners. It's called the Get Paid on Pinterest bundle. It's just £19, comes with 2 ebooks, Comes with a video on monetizing pins, a whole bunch of checklists, and it comes with Canva templates as well. It is an absolute steal at £19. It actually should be more like 99 or 150 because you get so much in there. And one of the videos is actually taken from Pinterest to Profits 2.0. So it is a steal. That is available via link in my bio for anyone that wants to go and start dipping their toes into Pinterest. As I say, if you want to go all in, learn everything, become a complete Pinterest pro, go and check out the Black Friday bundle or PinTalk Academy. Let's see. Is it one payment of $497 for the Pinterest audit? Yes. I don't think there's a payment plan on there. Yes, it's one payment of $497. But people pinning stuff, how does that make money? So really good question, Sophie. So when people pin stuff, when you pin something, you're adding a link to it. So I want you to think for a second about TikTok. Imagine if every time you post a TikTok, you could have a clickable link. Now I know we've got things like the TikTok shop, but you could only sell from the TikTok shop. But if you have something like a digital product that you want to sell and you can't really sell it on the TikTok shop. I don't think TikTok shop allows you to sell digital products. You could go on Pinterest and make a pin and link it to that digital product. And then the more people click through, they buy it. So just think of it as every single piece of content that you upload to Pinterest can have a clickable link. Every single one. You don't need to pay for it to be there. You don't need to pay for ads. Every single Pinterest pin can have a clickable link. So if you were going to make money online, what would you do? How would you sell it? You could do affiliate marketing and have links to blog posts or have links direct to affiliate links. You could even link to the TikTok shop if you wanted to. You could link to a sales page, a product page. Like there's so much. And obviously people will click through to that. I think some people get confused is because I think in some specific niches, like fashion, for example, Pinterest is very much a scroll for inspiration place. So people will save the pins. I don't even think everyone understands that if you click the pin and click through, you'll be taken somewhere. So if you're in fashion, that's why I always recommend, and we had someone here a few weeks ago and I was saying to them, not just doing still images of you wearing something, but actually putting together like a mood board with different pieces and to people and telling people to click through so they can buy the products. Oh, just scroll past someone. The idea, there you go. You probably said it better than I did, Demi. You're directing people to something you sell. Is it PLR? I'm not sure which one is what PLR. Is my products are not PLR? No. You can't resell them or redo them up. No. Yes, I'll be back on live tomorrow. I think I'm going to do the blog post tomorrow where I teach you how to use ChatGPT to write a blog post but still make it sound like your authentic self. And then this week I also need to do keywords and TikTok as well at some point. But I think I've caught up on all the questions. I'm going to wrap it up there because I've got to go get ready for my client call. Got to whiz the dog around the corner. Got to go. The coffee's still hot, so I've got to drink the coffee. I'll be back here tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Go check out the Black Friday bundle. Go check out PinTalk Academy. Just go to the link in my bio and see what is right for you if you'd like to still work together. If not, I will see you tomorrow, bright and early, 8:30 a.m. Well, is that bright and early? For some people, maybe it's not. Sylvia says you've made Canva less scary. Thank you. Amazing. Shaz says, I love this. Thank you, Hannah. You're welcome, Shaz. You're welcome, Demi. Thank you all for being on here. Thank you so much for the double tapping. That was amazing. And we've got 12,000.2 likes. Insane. Love to you all. Have an amazing day. And I'd love to know tomorrow if any of you end up taking action and doing some Pinterest pins today. I actually can't wait to hear about that tomorrow. Okay. Speak soon, everyone. See you bright and early tomorrow morning.